Welcome to Florida Statements. I'm Morgan Berman. Florida State University has many different sports clubs available on campus, but only one from the well-known Harry Potter series. In 2011, a muggle Quidditch team joined the list of FSU sports clubs. Here to speak with us about this growing sport is the coach, Zenn Perdomo. Welcome, Zenn.
Hi, how you doing?
Great, how are you today?
I'm pretty great.
So explain a little bit about how Quidditch is played.
All right, so Quidditch runs similar to various different sports, and so we have a pitch that's about 60 yards long, and there on one side there's 3 hoops of 3 different sizes, and same on the other side. Then one team has the ball. It's going to be a deflated volleyball. It's called a quaffle, and you try and put that ball through the hoops. Each time that ball goes through the hoops, it's 10 points. And then other players on the field have deflated dodgeballs, and these are called bludgers. So in the movies, these bludgers fly around by magic and try and knock other players off of their brooms. So we do a similar thing with these dodgeballs where we throw them at other players, and if they get hit, they are knocked off of their broom, and so they have to dismount their broom, run to their team's hoops, tag up, and then they can come back into play. Then the third ball in Quidditch is going to be the snitch. And so how that works is it's going to be one player that is not on either team, and he runs around with these shorts, and there's this tail on the back, and so the seekers from each team tries to pull this tail off of the shorts, and that's how the game ends. So once the snitch is caught, that's going to be 30 points added to either team that catches it, and that's going to end the game. If the game is tied after that 30 points is added to the score, then it goes into overtime, which the whole thing starts over again. And then if it's still tied after that, we have a sudden death, which is either the first score or the first team to pull the snitch.
And who do you guys compete against?
So we are an intercollegiate league, so we compete against various teams like University of Miami, University of Florida, University of South Florida, even teams like Harvard and Stanford and Penn State.
What do your practices involve, and where do you guys practice?
All right, so we practice on the campus IM fields, right there on campus, just next to the stadium. And our practices usually run from Thursdays and Sundays and Tuesdays as well, from 5:30 till about 8:30. These practices consist of various drills and actual scrimmages between our teammates. So we'll set up 2 teams to play against each other and just simulate actual game experience, because we only have about 1 tournament every month that actually counts for our actual gameplay for regionals and national tournaments. So our practices usually don't have any injuries or anything like that. They're pretty intense, but we also make sure that we're accommodating to our fellow team members.
Have you guys won any awards or achievements?
So our team has made it to regionals, and our regionals are set. We have day 1, and then we have day 2. Day 2 is competition to get to nationals. Day 1 is more so just playing to get to day 2, as well as pretty much the pinnacle of your season up to that point. Our team has almost made it to regionals, but we have also made it to World Cup in previous years. That was in 2013 and 2012.
And how can someone get involved in the Quidditch Club?
So being involved in the Quidditch Club is very easy. All you have to do is come out to one of our practices or like our page on Facebook. It's Florida State Quidditch, and just message our team page, and then we'll get in contact with you that way. So then you can come out to our practices, which again, Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday are about 5:30. And then if you come out, all you have to do is bring athletic gear. If you have cleats, you bring them, and we'll show you the ropes and teach everything you need to know.
Is it BYOB, bring your own broom?
No, it is not. We actually do supply our own brooms for our players, and we actually do have professional companies that supply brooms for us made out of PVC, and they're actually breakable. So just in case something happens in the midst of the grappling that happens during Quidditch, because it is full contact.
Right.
Sometimes brooms break, and instead of breaking bones or something like that, the brooms break instead.
That sounds awesome. Thanks so much for joining us today and explaining about Quidditch Club.
No problem.
This magical sport is played year-round and welcomes anyone to come and play. To find out more about this sport and how you can join, visit their website on the screen or visit their Facebook page, Florida State Quidditch. That's it for this Florida Statement segment. You can see other interviews throughout the week on 4FSU. Remember, if you're 4FSU, then you're watching Comcast Channel 4. I'm Morgan Berman. Thanks for watching.